Hello everybody out there, this is Seto Kaiba from your Yu-Gi-Oh chat channel, and today I'm going to profile for you guys my friend's Finston, the Ultimate Timelord deck. He built this deck. I give him some suggestions, but he doesn't mind if I profile it, he told me, but I just wanted to show you how this deck works and everything. It's a really fun deck to play. People don't expect for you to play this card, and when you drop it or make the rail cannon, dreadnought cannon, uh, Gustavus Max, people are like, okay, this is not good. But let's go over the deck profile first. So we run 3 Sphinx the Ultimate Time Lord, 2 Trags, 1 Blackluster Soldier, Keon, Envoy of the Beginning, 1 Dark Armed, 1 Gores, 1 Caius, 2 Lilies, 1 Honest, 1 Gen X Allied Birdman, 3 Junk Synchrons, 2 Tour Guides, 1 Gnope, I'll explain why he chose that, 3 Max C's, 1 Raikou, 3 Magical Merchant, awesome card back in its day, 1 Treeborn Frog, 3 DD Crow, 3 Battle Freighter, 3 Effect Veiler, 1 Heavy, and 3 Monster Reincarnation. The extra deck: 1 Mistworm, 1 Scrap Dragon, 1 Arcanic Magician, 1 Junk Gardener, 1 Frozen Fitzgerald, 1 Junk Warrior, 1 Cataster, 1 Dark Divine, 2 Dark Armory Arm, 1 Formula Synchron, 1 Gustavus Max, 1 Leviaire, Sea Dragon, 1 Wind-Up Zen Mines, and 1 Leviathan Dragon. Okay, so let me go over some of these plays of this deck. You'll see right off the bat, this deck runs a lot of hand trap things, because you're running, first off, you're running 2 Trags of Gores, that's 3. Then you're running 3 Max C's, you're running DD Crow, you're running Effect Veilers, you're running Battle Faders. So you're running a lot of hand traps, so it's a very hand trap oriented deck. One of the advantages of playing this deck is if you're playing your opponent for the first time with this deck, they're not going to know what you're doing. They're going to be looking at you, and this comes from personal experience dueling this deck for the first time. You're like, okay, what is his objective in this deck? And you're like, okay, I see Max C's, and you're like, wow, you see Max C's, then you see Battle Phase, then you see DD Crow's main, which not that many people main DD Crow, but you're like, okay, this just stops everything. This deck has the advantage where it can stall, it scrambles through the deck, and actually, if you can get Magical Merchant out first turn, or if you get Gnope first turn, if it gets destroyed, then you add Magical Merchant to your hand, or you could add a Max C if you know your opponent's going to go off or something like that, probably second turn. But usually you're going for the Magical Merchant. So you get the Magical Merchant to hand, you put it down, you flip it up, and that's why you only want so few spell cards. That way you can, do your thing. So the Heavy Storm's in there because just Heavy Storm's too good and you don't like back row. It can prevent the OTK. The Monster Reincarnation is the card you want. So what you do is you get to start. That's why you run so many monsters. You activate Magical Merchant. You're more likely to get Sphinx or these other monsters to the graveyard, and you're usually going to have cards in hand too that are going to be good, so you can counteract your opponent. You really just have to play this deck online to figure out how it works, but it's really fun to play. Just look at the different combinations. You can see it can synchro fairly easily. It can exceed fairly easily. So don't worry about that. It can do a lot of different things. And synchroing for this deck is not that hard, actually. You can make pretty big synchros, which he has brought Scrap Dragon and Mistworm and stuff like that out on me before. And like you've seen in my duels, he brought out Armory Arm. So, I mean, it can synchro into stuff. It can do different plays. If you have any suggestions for this deck, he said, please comment down below so I'll get, he'll watch this video. But, I just wanted to show you this, guys, this deck, because I was actually asked by a couple people to do it. But I hope you guys like this deck. It's Sphinx, the Ultimate Time Lord. It's a really fun deck. A lot of hand traps, like I said, but it actually works out pretty well in the event. One of its advantages is surprise. But till next time, everybody, take care, have fun out there, good luck dueling to everyone. Seto Kaiba, out.